Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I always go to say I'm happy to be back, but am I really? I don't know. I'm not hating the game, it's just, I don't know, it's more of a neutral feeling? Anyway, yeah, we have made our way to the surface as of the previous video, and so in this video we are going to be making our way through the surface for the first time, or... well, it sounds weird to say through the surface. I guess we'll be making our way across the surface, exploring the world beneath the clouds, and I guess that's always great. Unfortunately, the adventuresome aspect to it has been stripped away, at least for this part of the game, because I have done this before, but soon I will be once again adventuring through the game, so basically, it's not a blind playthrough at this time, but it will be, let's say, about halfway through the dungeon. Maybe not halfway, maybe even less than that. Anyway, I'm getting my chat up now, if you could be patient with me. My laptop's being less than responsive, which isn't entirely unusual, I will say. But yeah. It's a little bit dark outside, it's... I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I really couldn't say. Of course, Wiimote and Nunchuck as usual. And I just have to say that while Wiimotion Plus is better in the sense that it tracks your every movement with your hand, like let's say for example with your sword, it's kind of on a different level to that of the previous style of motion controls that was demonstrated in Twilight Princess. Not that I've really seen much of that, I always played Twilight Princess on the GameCube. But yeah, it's obviously more modern in that sense. But in terms of moving the Wiimote around, there's a certain level of resistance there. In fact, that's probably one way to explain it. It's lower sensitivity to that. Now, this is the thing. If the movement of the cursor on the screen does not exactly follow the movement of your hand, it's awkward. Right? Imagine the sensitivity of this has been lowered, which doesn't really work because it's supposed to track your hand. So in other words, there's a slight delay. It moves slower than your hand does, which is not a good thing, because if you've got Wiimotion Plus, something like pointing your hand at the screen and moving the cursor should not feel worse than it used to. This is the bizarre thing. So yes, in one aspect, Wiimotion Plus was an improvement, but then in terms of the basic, you know, point your Wiimote at the screen and select things, that has become worse. Which begs the question, what the fuck were they doing? Like, why would you even bother? If you can't have it perfect, just scrap it. I don't know, it must have been good enough for some people. But we won't get into that. Okay, just getting my chat up. But yeah, I mean, I noticed it a long time ago. Hello, Jenny. I noticed it a while ago. I don't know if I mentioned it, but, well, it would have been in the previous Let's Play either way. But, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Got port today. Out of my bent Severin glass for a change. I have two port glasses. This is the one that I drink out of least. I usually drink out of my Waterford crystal glass. This is just regular glass, but this one's much older. This one's from the 60s, so... it's Home Guard. It's got a bit more history to it, I suppose. But my crystal port glass was one of the first glasses that I bought for myself, so... that one has more sentimental value, I suppose. Anyway. I think everything's alright with the video, and just, you know, making sure everything's fine. There will be times, I mean, I think it was in my... I don't know if it was in my first recording or my second, I think it was my second recording, where the chroma key went a little bit weird. I really hate it when that happens, I try to avoid that. I need to make sure that my port glass isn't close enough for me to swing it off my fucking laptop. That would be really unfortunate, actually. But, not just for the fact that the glass could drop on something solid and cause the glass to shatter, which would end a great deal of history for that glass being in existence, but it would also cause wine to go all over my carpet. I mean, in other words, it would be terrible. Okay, I do have 2 bottles. Now, that's actually a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Because I don't really want to waste a revitalizing potion, but I also don't really want to let this fairy get away. Well, let's just let it... oh, well, you found a fairy. This point, okay. So here I was trying to consider whether or not I wanted to put it in a bottle, when in actual fact, fairies in this game apparently can just be picked up naturally. Like, of course, traditionally in Zelda, you would walk up to a fairy, and if you didn't put it in a bottle, it would spin around you and heal you fully. But in this game, I can assume that it's either a consumable that you can elect to consume at any time, or it will automatically revive you upon death. You removed all the carpet in your place? Well, I wouldn't do that personally because it's not good for acoustics. As I speak to you now, I mean, for example, people don't realize just how much acoustics can affect vocal quality. So right now, part of what you're hearing, not much, but just a little bit of what you're hearing from my voice right now, is actually the room sound. Now, the room sound isn't terrible here. I don't know how it is frequency-wise. I mean, maybe it could be a little better frequency-wise, but in terms of reverberance, it's not very reverberant at all, which is good. And that's definitely assisted by the fact that it is carpeted. If you have a smooth surface on your floor, it bounces off like crazy, so I definitely wouldn't opt for, you know, shiny floors, we'll put it that way. It's thin carpet, but it's efficient. Anyway. Oh, so that does happen. So basically, the first time you walk into a fairy, you see, I had thought that because they had given me text there that I had acquired it much like an item that I could use at any time, but in actual fact, it was just spinning around me, and they told me what it was because it was the first time I had picked one up. So yeah, that is not something that we can now access. It has already been used to fully heal us, although we already had full health, so there you go. Okay, so I just need to figure out where our exit point is. We opened one of the chests. Are we going through this door? I think we are supposed to go through there. What if we talk to him? Will he open the way? The door that leads to Faron Woods is open now. Leave through the door to my left and head for the woods. Okay. Well, I do wonder what's behind him. Maybe it's some sort of sword upgrade, I don't know. Probably not. So it must be over here. You said, oh, it's to your left. Well, excuse me. I thought that's where I came in from. Where did I come in from? Oh, I must have come through that door, I see. I see. I mean, why does he have to say on his left? I mean, that's just confusing. Just say it on our left. That way we don't have to think about it. I mean, if we're facing you and talking to you, just say to us, the door on your right. Easy. No big deal. No one has to be confused. Don't even have to think about it. It's like, okay, on the right side. It's not like I'm going to be talking to you from behind, thus making it the left side. I mean, seriously, get a grip. Anyway. I guess they're trying to get the players thinking. Not that it's a very thought-provoking thing in the first place, but I'm really concerned about my wine. I'm going to put it over here. I've never been so fucking concerned. Okay, yeah, now this is so much easier. I don't have to worry about... Yeah, I didn't realize that actually I was actively avoiding swinging too much to not hit my wine off. So there we go. We've done the right thing. My wine is now out of the way, out of harm's way, in fact. And I can swing naturally like a real idiot, you know. If people think, when I say swing my arm around like an idiot, you probably think I'm somehow self-conscious about it. I'm really not. It doesn't bother me or anything. Out of the way, scram. This is our first meeting with a Goron. That was my attempt at slashing him. Oh, that's right. You have strange methods of blocking, so... I hate that fucking shit, man. Look at the... Who has the fucking patience to do this with all of the fucking bokoblins? Like, I fucking don't. And Mike's kind of in the way. You dick! You fucking waste of my time. You know what you are? You're a waste of my time. Just die, please. Okay, but what you need to realize, mate, is that the sword is not as pinpoint accurate as you might think, you fucking dick. Piece of shit, honestly. Like, what a waste of time. It's not that fucking easy because, like, the sword, while it might swing in a certain direction, sort of has to travel in an arc. And but like the first hit might make contact with that blade that you're using as a shield. It's so fucking annoying. I mean, honestly, who has the patience for that? I certainly don't. That's just absolutely obnoxious is what that is. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Great. I hate having my wine over there, it's like out of reach. I have to turn myself to get it. Oh god. There's one example of why playing on the Wii sucks. I can't have my wine nearby because I'm swinging my arm around like an actual clown. Hey bud. What? I'm Gorko the Goron. Why wouldn't you just have that be your... It's just weird to say, hey bud, after we've already been talking for like a minute. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place far up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Yeah, I kinda know that place. Apparently these old statues serve as landmarks to those travelling up to the sky, or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumoured to be quite useful. Supposedly this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? Well, there is such a thing as an alternative explanation. If there's one single explanation, that doesn't automatically mean that that has to be the reason why they're there. It is a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? I'd love to say not really, but let's humour him. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here, not really. Apparently I just like to hear you crap on. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Well, how do you know that? Is it written in the ancient texts? I guess it is. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the little islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not quite right. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. Do I have to listen to all this shit? I'm from this place. I don't need to be told. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it's filled with wonders we do not have here. Oh my god, I have to read all this shit? Okay, so now he's crapping on about stuff that's obviously not true, and we know that because we're from there. So there's a bit of myth associated with his understanding of the Sky Island, which is great. Amazing, right? Wrong. It is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Nah. Ah, that's so, bud. I was hoping to tell you more, but I guess it can wait. I really should have said no the first time you asked. That's what I've come to realise. I just felt like it would have been the natural thing to do. To, you know, let you talk. What? What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Yeah, well, I'm gonna save if you don't mind. Behind the temple. So this is specifically a warp statue. Now, I don't know if this means that any statue that I save at now will give me the ability to warp. My guess is that that is indeed the case, so that's always good. We'll save the old game. Goro! What was that? Let's push this, aren't we? Yeah, here we go. So with this, we will be able to get up to the top, and they even go so far as to demonstrate to us that we now have a way up, as if it were not obvious, but thank you. What is this blue light? What the fuck? Just random blue light, that's great. What if I interact with it with the sword of the goddess? I don't think so, no, that was a waste of time, that's alright. Doomlink wasting his time is not entirely unusual. Okay, my Wii is making interesting noises loading this screen. Oh, it's given me a battery indicator, and I'm in the way of it. According to the game, my Wiimote is now at low battery, and I did not skip that text, that was automatically skipped. We are now in Faron Woods. it really wants me to change the batteries of my Wiimote. Look, at the end of the day, like, if it runs out of batteries, then I'll do that. The reason why I don't want to do it right now is because I don't want to take the time to just, you know, it would take a minute or so of me not playing the game to do it. And it might last for the rest of this recording, so I'm just going to leave it alone, and if my Wiimote runs out of charge, then so be it. I don't know why they've suddenly decided that I'm not allowed to progress through this text at my own pace. All of a sudden it has to be automatic. I've got no idea who decided this, but that's the way it has to be, apparently. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. Again, all automatic text. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. I will do so. We've already been given another statue, which is just lovely, isn't it? We may as well save. I don't know why you would have another statue so close to the previous one. Seems a little unnecessary to me, but... Alright, we're being told to douse, apparently, so... We want to go that way, yeah. Here we go, we're about to engage in our first swinging maneuver. I believe that is where we want to go, yeah. So we just came from there, just wanted to make sure. So that's how we... Okay, that's how we do that. Basically, the solution for many, I guess, puzzles in this game is swing your arm around. Okay, that's like literally... Whoa, is that exploding? It is. That's a little different to the ones in Wind Waker that just attach themselves to you. Get off me. Roll, dickhead. I don't even know how to roll in this game. You have to run and then swing your nunchuck, I think. That is what it is. Okay, just go through, please. No, more of these fucking things. I hate these things. I don't know if you saw, but it seemed as if our companion wanted to talk to us because she was flashing, so I mean, I'll talk to her, but... Yeah, you attack, I mean, that's great. That gives me an opportunity to hit you back without having to wait for you to... Or rather, you know... negotiate your stupid... weapon positioning to act as a shield. Alright, this is a weird creature that we will be interacting with as we go through Faron Woods. There are a few of these, I think. Huh? It's gone quiet. Fairly cute. Kikwis. Now there's a green one. Or rather, now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me. Well, I don't think I will. You don't seem like something deserving of death. Or even harm, for that matter. Master, I picked up a highly interesting spike in dowsing readings from the creature you just encountered. Why do I need to respond to that? Just fucking talk to me. Zelda? Really? I mean... I'll say Zelda. The probability of this lifeform being Zelda is 5%, so I must conclude that this is in fact not Zelda, but a peaceful forest creature known as a Kikwis. My assumption was that questioning, or rather saying Zelda with a question mark was not me asking if it was Zelda, but rather asking how that creature was in some way related to Zelda. Kikwis are highly intelligent beings, capable of speech. Yes, upon further observation, clearly not Zelda. What do you mean? Zelda could have been turned into one, that's why you gave it a 5% probability. It is unclear why such a creature would elicit a dowsing response attuned to Zelda. You should follow the creature and investigate this phenomenon. My understanding is it's basically a way to... Well, I'll be able to use the dowsing effect to progress through the game. Even though that's technically not Zelda, that's the reason why that's happening. They don't want to give me a separate dowsing effect, they want to keep it simple. Or sort of, what I meant to say is they don't want to give me a separate dowsing target. So if they just keep it to one, it's more easy to deal with. Alright, get my stamina back, here we go. Automatic stamina recovery to the fool. So I do believe we have a few of these guys to talk to. I could be wrong. Could be remembering it incorrectly. I really don't remember. Maybe if I'm... I think my wine's safe if I do that. Yeah, I think my wine's safe that way. I put it closer to the screen of my laptop as opposed to, you know, before the keyboard. Okay, he ran away, but I didn't see where he went, so I guess we have to douse for him. Here we go, so he's... Oh, yeah, I'll chase you, don't worry about that. I can't see you. Where did you go? There's another statue. How many statues do we fucking need? Yeah, there we go. And that freaks him out, and then he runs off. I mean, he was running before anyway, but this time around we were stuck in a cutscene, so we couldn't chase him. That was the difference between that situation and this one. So there you go. Don't do that. Again, I need to get out of the habit of holding to douse. Are you in that? No. Oh, he must be over here. There we go. So the idea is we startle him and then he runs off somewhere else entirely and then we chase after him. I mean, it's so... Is it not extremely fun? Let's save at the fucking statue again. In the woods. That's very descriptive. I suppose it is in the woods, isn't it? I won't deny that. Okay. So... Guess we have to keep... Just don't hold it, Doomling, please, for fuck's sake. I think I see you. Yes, I see you. Not really interested in the enemies. Oh, you want to be talked to all of a sudden. Okay, that's great. I believe this location is where the E3 demo took place. It spotted me again. Kui. Highly intelligent being. Huh? You don't want to eat me? And come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? Well, yeah. That should have crossed your mind initially. I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwis. You seem okay even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. Why am I scary? I'm just a human. Not quite the same as those bokoblins. That's weird. A little while ago I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. Zelda? I mean, isn't that funny? Wouldn't it be funny if that's all Link says in this game? He's just like, Zelda? Zelda? Like a simpleton. Who? She seemed to be in big trouble when I saw her. She a friend of yours? A pack of those mean red guys were after her, but she escaped with the Kikwis Elder. Okay, well I can't imagine the Elder really doing anything. Okay, that's a sensible reaction. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. Not that I needed you to tell me that. You hate these things? I think they're kind of cute. But yeah, I mean, what a useless companion. I mean, seriously, wouldn't you think it's rather ironic that you have a companion like Navi that I don't think anyone appreciates? Like, I understand some people have a serious, you know, I was going to say many, many different things in that moment, but I thought that I wouldn't put down people who like Ocarina of Time, but there are people who really like Ocarina of Time. But I don't think anyone really appreciates Navi. So, if you look at Navi compared to other companions and followers, let's compare Navi in this era to, say, Tattle and Midna. Tattle and Midna both have pretty identifiable personalities, don't they? The King of Red Lions also has quite a personality, but he's not as much of a personality for the reason that he's like a kingly old man. Perhaps not as relatable as, say, Tattle and Midna. But Tattle and Midna definitely have these rather haughty female personalities, which is great, I think, and definitely counterbalances Link's lack of personality, right? One thing you have to understand is that Link, being the silent hero, has no personality. He can't have a personality, or, well, I shouldn't say that. You could definitely communicate a personality for a silent hero, but they don't. That's the point. He's just a fucking person who doesn't speak. So, I guess they managed to communicate a personality for Link in Twilight Princess, but it's not profound, is what I mean to say. In other words, when you're playing through the game, the personality of a protagonist needs to be the follower. Now, they didn't do that in Ocarina of Time, but that was fine, you know, that was the first time they gave it a try, and then afterwards they had actual characters with personalities. And then, what do they do in Skyward Sword? They return to a character with no fucking personality at all. So we've got a silent, ugly Link with a robotic, emotionless companion. Now, I understand that that might have some sort of story relevance, but there's more to game design than just, you know, lore. You have to look at it a bit more objectively than that. You have to say, well, is this good as a gameplay mechanic? If the answer's no, then don't fucking do it. Have a character with some actual personality. Now, I don't know if this character is going to progress or develop in any way as we continue through the game, but my guess is no. She's probably going to be exactly like this in the future, and even if she's not exactly like this, I don't think it's going to be very impressive as far as the development is concerned. I don't think she's going to suddenly become a mid-tier personality. My point is that this is not good, okay? It's not good to have a companion who literally has no personality when the character you're playing as is silent and emotionless as well. And the strange thing is, it seemed that they had learnt from their mistakes with Na'vi, but they clearly had not. I don't fucking understand it, personally. Nintendo doing dumb shit is what I have to say about that. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters but somehow evaded capture. Again, that's not... Why do I need some emotionless character repeating exactly what I just heard, but in more complicated terms? Imagine you're a kid playing this game. You knew exactly what this Kikwis was talking about, right? I mean, he said it fairly simply, because, like, a kid is not mentally retarded. The kid can identify that Zelda has been through here under attack and is probably, you know, not safe, or at the very least is in trouble. And then we get some emotionless robotic character repeating the exact same thing, but in a more complicated manner. Not only is it totally fucking unnecessary, but I don't even think it lends itself to the story in any way. I don't think it's even necessary for telling any kind of story. In other words, whoever designed this is a fucking muppet. And I'm sure her personality does change over the course of the game, because it can't just stay like this, surely, but no matter what, I don't think it's going to progress into anything particularly interesting. I don't think it's going to be that worthwhile. If anything, it's going to make her seem like more of a personality because we've got this as a point of reference. Anything compared to this is going to look dynamic, in other words. So, yeah, I don't think this is very good game design at all. I think it's just a joke. I think it's just pathetic. I think this game is pathetic, I really do. I'm not necessarily expecting to feel that way the entire way through this game. I don't think I'm going to sit here and have this exact same opinion, 40 parts from now. I don't even think this is going to go for 40 parts. I think it'll be closer to 30. But, seriously? As I feel right now, from what I've seen in this game so far, it pales in comparison to every other 3D Zelda game, by a significant margin. So, yeah. If people want to say that this is sort of for no good reason, an uncelebrated Zelda game, well, I'd say there's a good fucking reason, and that is that it's not particularly good. So, there you go. However, I infer she is still in significant danger. Potato says this game is pathetic. Well, I don't know. Again, I'm reserving my ultimate judgment for when I've played the whole game. I'm quite eager to just make a full determination that the game is pathetic, but I haven't played through all of it. Maybe it gets better. It's my final decision for the game might be, it's a great game, but it starts off shit. There's lots of things that are like that. Great game, but it starts off shit. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna, withhold my judgments. Well, I'm technically not withholding my judgments, am I? But I haven't decided outright that the whole game sucks, is my point. I'm ready to experience the whole thing, and I'm open to my opinion being changed by the game and how the game changes over time. I've marked the position of the Kikwis known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Thanks. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwis most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikwis Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. Okay, well I guess we're in search of the Elder now. You really spooked me. You keep some very strange company, friend. I'll have to agree with you on that point. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. As you've noticed, I'm not reading the Kikwis noises because it wouldn't actually achieve anything for me to do that, so I'm just not going to. I don't think I can destroy this yet. I don't have access to anything that can destroy rocks or rubble that is rock-based. But, okay. How do I shield again? Like that. There we go. Vertical strike. Yeah, I suppose the romance between Link and Zelda is good, but unfortunately you need more than that in the game. If the character designs look like shit, and across the board the story is just really average, having a decent romance between the two main characters really doesn't, it doesn't make it alright. Doesn't somehow... Oh, that's right, this place is a little confusing, but I believe we started over there, like over that way, and then we ran over here, and then I was sort of pointed in the opposite direction. Yeah, that's so annoying. You see, I was pointed in this direction. How fucking confusing is that? Now, it makes sense for the reason that this is actually where we want to progress, but in terms of working out where the hell I am, it's really odd, and really not clear. So that's a shortcut. I would have preferred to have been pointed in the direction of the shortcut, to be completely honest. Because then, once you get the shortcut, you think, okay, well, have I fully explored this area? And then you turn around and have a look. Turns out we haven't fully explored the area. We do have a point of progression just over here. In fact, not just there, but also over here. Not shit. Oh, Link, what's your problem? So there was something that we could climb around here. It wasn't that, it was this over here. Let's go here first. I think we can make it up here. This looks like something we can climb. One thing I will say is that I'm glad Link has a bit more... Well, he's more physically capable than he was in previous games. That's one good thing, I guess. He can't swim worth a fuck, but other than that, he's pretty physically capable. I mean, I guess they're balancing him out. He's pretty good on land, but he's not very good in water. Oh my god, is this a fucking Octorok? Yeah, get fucked. Get out of here. What is that? Just a dirt hole? I don't think I can do anything with that. There's another one over there. See, I'm a bit worried that I'll get confused here because... Just come on. Come on. Oh, I see. We need to sort of shield bash it. There we go. See, the reason why I had bashed it before was because I was just pulling out my shield and it happened to be well-timed. Even cutting the grass here is fucking annoying. You know why? It feels as if my sword can actually swing over the grass. Maybe that's not true, but I felt like that happened in the past. Oh, you know what it is. This sword has no fucking range. That's the problem. It's not that the sword can swing over the grass. It's that the sword is really short. And I hate that. It just feels a little too short. It's like a fucking toy sword that you'd get at the toy aisle. Oh, I remember this. And by aisle, I mean A-I-S-L-E. Okay. Not Isle of the Goddess. But, I do recall, first time I played, that there was some hole that I fell down in, something that looked like this. Like in an area that was rather reminiscent of where I am right here. I think it's under this thing. Your shield broke. Are you fucking kidding me? Is the shield actually that pathetic? I don't think the revitalizing potion will repair a shield that has been totally destroyed. There is no shield there anymore. What is it again? Yeah, the revitalizing potion is not going to work. Guys, I can't believe what's going on here. So how am I supposed to kill that thing? I guess I can't. Tough shit. If I need a shield for any reason going forward, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't run, I didn't move at any great speed, I just walked forward and Link jumps over the hole. Can you fucking believe that? Why would that happen? Fuck's sake. If I ran fair enough. But I did not. Yeah, Link definitely has a small sword. I mean, Zelda might not... It might not be important for Zelda. Oh my god. But yeah, size might not be important for Zelda. This is the point. Don't eat me, I taste terrible, let me go. Huh? But you don't seem like a monster. A girl with blonde hair, you say? Can't say I saw anyone like that. I was lying low this whole time. I'm Ulu. Or Ulo, I guess. If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here. I don't know if the Elder gives a shit, to be honest. I mean, he might, but... Is the Elder going to be like, okay, where's this one? Where's that one? I mean, you can fucking confirm that on your own. You're the Elder. They're your responsibility, not mine. But of course, in typical Zelda fashion, as in Zelda game fashion, it's my fucking responsibility because everyone relies on me, I guess. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. That's right, here we go. Here we go. I have marked the location of Ulo the Kikwis on your map. Unfortunately, Zelda is not with him. Well, thank God you didn't have anything too totally useless to say. What was that just now? Don't scare me like that. To be completely honest, I don't know what the fuck it is either. It's something that I'd rather not be in the game, to be completely clear. Okay. So we probably don't have to go back that way, we can probably just drop down here, that might even be faster. Okay, let's go running up here, because we didn't go this way last time. I'm guessing it links to the same overall part of Faron Woods, so there you go. Yeah. Did people hate the stamina mechanic? I've got no idea what the community reaction was to Skyward Sword, because you have to understand that when Skyward Sword came out, I was so utterly disgusted that I didn't even talk to anyone about it. I wasn't involved in the community anymore, I just stopped, basically. But the timing was good because I was so fixated on Demon Souls, Monster Hunter Tri, just Monster Hunter in general, I was very fixated on that, so... Yeah, it was a new era for me, playing video games. I was very much a Zelda game player up until that point. But, yeah, when Skyward Sword was announced, I was kind of moving onto something new, I guess, so I was definitely open to a new Zelda game that I would enjoy, but once it became clear that this was not the Zelda game that I would enjoy, I just left it in the dust, and I kind of stopped playing Zelda games for a little while for that reason. I fucking hate these things! I'm telling you, it's not as obvious as you would think to do that. I've never experienced something so fucking annoying in my life as fighting you. Completely blocks the strong attack, just, ugh, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. Don't have a shield. Can you guys believe how quickly the shield was destroyed? I can't. I hadn't even gotten through one full area and the thing was already broken. What a waste. So stupid. There was never going to be a Neo stream. Stop mentioning it. Fucking hell. I hope it's a joke that you keep saying that, because there was never going to be one. I said that I could possibly do a live stream playthrough of Neo, but as I would have said at the time, because I certainly wouldn't have wanted to confuse anyone on this point, it was not going to happen anytime soon, because I haven't even played the game once yet, and I've got so many other games I want to do in a live stream playthrough series that Neo is not going to be happening even in the next 3 years, my guess would be. So, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. This place is so confusing. It's just, there's no... Well, it doesn't need to have linearity, but to be completely honest, I wouldn't mind a bit of that. Am I supposed... I guess I'm supposed to douse, aren't I? Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, well... Oh, it's the Elder. The Elder is over there, that's great. Now, there is a certain way in which... Whatever, Link. Go fuck yourself. What is sliding down here? Are you seeing this? Is it sand? Is it water? Is it sandy water? Is it dust? What is it? Anyway, I need to try and get up to a higher level so that I can actually reach the Elder. I guess I have to go around. Oh, I think I don't have... I still haven't... Oh, don't talk to her. Master, the batteries in your Wii remote are nearly depleted. Thanks for letting me know. That's what she wanted to tell me this whole fucking time. The batteries in your Wii remote are nearly depleted. Really? Why would they have the NPC tell me that? Why can't they just have an on-screen prompt to tell me that? So that way it doesn't require that the character in the game totally decimates the fourth wall. I don't fucking understand it, man. Who made this fucking game? Is what I want to know. It's a goddamn abomination. Link is stretching because he's fucking sick of this. Okay, so I don't believe that we have... Yeah, we definitely don't have a... We don't have the fucking thing. Okay, so basically, I'm not explaining myself. This thing here can be used as a vine to swing from, but only if we have a slingshot. We do not have a slingshot, so therefore we have to go this way. I think we should try to get over here. I don't think we can make this jump, but I will try anyway. No. Well, that's great. Yeah, go for a slide, Link. It's all the game. It's all the potential the game had sliding down, yeah. That's so sad. Look, I think as soon as they decided that this game would have Wii Motion plus motion controls, the potential was gone. I think it was basically decimated in that moment, so... Am I supposed to roll this fucking thing somewhere, or am I supposed to use it here? Am I going for a swim? Let's go for a swim, I guess. Yeah, great. What is this even for? I don't particularly need a water feature. What I would like is a way forward. There's something about this area, it's not fucking... It's not in any way intuitive to me. It's all over the fucking place. Where am I pushing this? I'd like to push it in the opposite direction, maybe get up there. Oh, hello. I do love fighting you, I really do. I struggle to think of anything much more annoying than fighting you. So annoying! I'm sorry, but... You see how... Okay, listen. He holds the sword above his head, right? So what do? I do a strike that comes through here. And then he moves the sword specifically to block that. So he's blocking one specific part, but then he just automatically blocks anything that goes underneath it. It's like, well, what's the point of that, then? I have never had to deal with such annoying combat in any game. I'm gonna lay it down, I'm gonna say that. No, I should say in any game of this era. Let's say post 2006. I have never played a game with such annoying combat. I see what they're going for, but it's fucking annoying and it's stupid. It's not clever. It is a goddamn nuisance and it's pissing me off. Fuck off. See, why can't you just do that the whole time? Keep your stupid sword somewhere else. Do I have to stand there and wait for you to stop holding your sword above your head like a moron? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that what I've been charged with today? I've been charged with unreasonable levels of patience. What is that for? Random beam of light. Great. Anyway, so this is where we want to be, basically. This is our point of progression. We can't go through here yet. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I mean, it's obviously the Nehru symbol, but other than that... No, Faron. Is it Faron or Nehru? Faron, yeah. So, there's a vine over here. We want to use this... Fuck off. Fuck off. It's fine. You give me the heart, thank you. I very much need it. So we want to strike that. If you try to jump without doing that, my guess is you just jump onto the ground like an idiot. Exactly like what I just did there. Yes, they would have to make this less colourful if it were a Monster Hunter locale. Fuck off, I'm trying to... Again, it's like the classic fucking problem in Zelda. You want to move your camera, but you're instead targeting monsters. Well, wouldn't it be great if I had fucking camera functionality in a game from 2011? Wouldn't that be nice? I'd be so fucking delighted to have something like that, wouldn't it? Oh god. Alright, here's the fat Kikwis bastard elder fucking moustache man. I'm Buka, the Kikwis elder. I'm going to make you confirm the positions of all the Kikwis, even though it's my personal responsibility because I'm actually completely irresponsible. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. You are certainly a master woodsman. Where's Zelda? The level of conversation here is awe-inspiring. Seems the lighting's fine still. Ah, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looked like one of your kind. She is one of my kind. Yes, she was with me. But now is not the time for such talk. What the fuck? Oh, I remember this part. I remember this part of the game. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something really funny. This fucking asshole can't remember where Zelda is, okay? So we have to keep doing things for him until he just happens to remember. I mean, I'm not going to go into details about this now because you're going to see how the story progresses along these lines, but it is some of the worst written shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm serious. It's so poorly written. It's like a complete amateur was making this game. I mean, obviously professionals did everything as far as, like, game coding and all the graphics stuff, but whoever was actually behind the storyboarding and how you progress through the game and all of that sort of thing, fucking amateur level stuff. Just really, really low bottom of the barrel tier. What are they feeding that guy? I do wonder. Anyway, yeah, now is not the time for such talk, even though that's literally the whole reason why I'm here on the surface, is to find Zelda. I'm worried about my missing tribe. The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. Really? What? You say you've met some of my people? I've met 2 so far, maybe there's 3 or 4. So Machi and Ulo are safe, eh? Oh, but there are still monsters lurking in the forest, so I dare not leave this spot. 2 more of my tribe are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search the area for them, and make sure they are safe? I've been worried about my fellow Kikwis, but if you could put my fears to rest, I might remember something about where the girl you seek went. You see what I mean? It's not clever. Like, why would doing this have any correlation with his ability to remember where Zelda is? There is a complete disconnect between those two things. I understand that there is a possibility that stress and concern at, you know, high levels might affect your memory. But I don't know if this guy would be aware of that fact. I mean, if you're so stressed and worried that your memory is fucked, are you really in a position to have any sort of self-awareness of that fact? Because I feel like that would have to be an extreme level of stress and worry. Yeah, it's definitely not for Zelda players, that's what I can say there. I feel like which is so strange, because Twilight Princess was a launch title. So if anyone was, this is the thing, this is crazy. So if anyone was going to play a Zelda game that was definitely not a Zelda player, like if you were going to have people playing a Zelda game en masse around this time that were not Zelda players, it was Twilight Princess, because it was the launch title of the Wii, and the Wii's launch was a huge thing, right? This is 2011. The Wii is no longer the big thing. It doesn't have the same, you know, cultural impact that it had in the past when it was first coming out. So really, what were they trying to do with this game? Were they trying to get the Wii back into people's minds? I don't know. I mean, maybe Wii Motion Plus was their idea of revitalizing the Wii, but this is not the way you do it. You don't do it by having a gimmick game that is so poorly written that it would probably even make children cringe. Probably not. It has to be pretty bad to achieve that, but still, I mean, it's fucking bad. I think the only way you can possibly appreciate this game is if you were young when it came out and played it while taking everything at face value, and therefore you have a completely different concept of the game. That was definitely not the case for me. I had established at the time, before it even came out, that I wouldn't like it. And I realized in, I suppose it would have been 2017, 2018, and I guess 2018 I would have realized that that's probably not a fair way to look at it. People were saying things like, the game is underappreciated, blah blah blah, so I was thinking, okay, I haven't played it. It might look terrible, but there's more to a Zelda game than how it looks. There's more to a Zelda game than how it plays sometimes. Maybe sometimes there are other aspects that are worth focusing on, so how about we play the game before we judge it? I played it in late 2018, moving into 2019, and then I I was basically forced to say, I was dead right. It's fucking awful. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. So, I don't know. I take no pleasure in being correct in that regard, because it is a mainline 3D Zelda game, but I don't know, man. It fucking sucks. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwis Elder is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Yeah. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. Hey, guess what? I don't care about your percentage-based evaluations of our progress through this fucking game. I'd love it if you shut your mouth, actually. In fact, if you really think about it, guys, if you think about what we've done so far, including right now, if you took out everything that she said so far, we would have just as easily gotten to this point. In fact, we might have had more fun doing it, because we didn't have this emotionless cunt crapping onto us. That might have been great, to have her not actually say a word. To expedite your search for your forest-dwelling creatures, or for these forest-dwelling creatures, they're not mine, I don't possess them. I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. Wow. Well, I guess my theory from earlier on has just been proven wrong. Do you need me to explain how to switch dowsing targets? If I did, it would be cause for concern. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on your map and disable dowsing readings for them. Thank you. I mean, I just guessed that the game would do that without you telling me. Otherwise, how would it possibly work? Imagine being led to Kikwis you've already found. That would be terrible. This concludes my explanation. Thanks. When ready, please begin your search for the missing Kikwis. I was ready before you said a word, actually. Fucking stupid female. Anyway, so now we get to, I guess, head in this direction. Great. You can tell I'm more than jaded at this point. Stop, what are you doing? Just put your fucking sword away. I mean, I pressed A to do that. And you were like, no, I'm not doing that. And then I pressed A at some other random time, and then you were like, yeah, I'm gonna put my sword away. Now, what is going on there? Yeah, I'll take a fairy. Don't, what are you doing? How hard is it to get a fucking fairy to actually work in this game? You have to be standing right on it. Right on it. I get to leap by swinging my fucking Wiimote. I have to balance myself, apparently. This thing's going to explode and kill me. Look at it. I can't get through here. I would have to use the slingshot to destroy these things. Or perhaps not. Okay. Look at this. What a joke. I need a jostle. What? Am I going to get sent off? Yeah, I am. Well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. I don't care. You want to waste my time? I don't have a slingshot, so I can't destroy those things yet, so there you go. Fuck off. Okay, so, Kikwis Elder. We wanted to go in this direction anyway, so... Cool, we want to head over here. We have a fucking Bokoblin to deal with, which is not going to be fun at all. Fucking Christ! See, I go horizontal underneath, but it still hits his sword. So what am I to do? I just have to wait, I guess. They make it look as if you can attack... Okay. Okay. If the solution is to stand there and wait for him to stop blocking, then why would he block in a specific manner? He's constantly changing his blocking position, almost to trick you into thinking that if you attack him in a specific area, you will be able to hit past his block, but you can't. You try, okay, if he does this, you think, okay, well, a vertical wouldn't work because it would make contact with his blade, because, of course, vertically, you would start up and then progress down. But if you were to go horizontal, you go under the block, because it's like that. It has that kind of effectiveness, so your horizontal strike would go under, but it doesn't work like that. Somehow, he still manages to fucking block it. So in other words, you're better off standing there waiting for him to gear up for an attack, rather than attack him. So basically, they mislead you. It's pointless, like why have that? So, again, alright, you do that. Why do that? I can't believe this fucking game. It's just unbelievable. I can't I cannot believe this game. It's actually pissing me off more now than it was in the past. It really is. It's pissing me off even more. And some of you might say, well, you're just doing it wrong, Doom. Like, well, guess what? What I'm doing is pretty much all I can do with the current arrangement. You know, I've got this fucking sensor bar, I've got Wii Motion Plus. It feels like shit. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in the way that is advertised, really. It's not as seamless and comfortable as you might think. It's really quite primitive feeling. It would have felt primitive at the time, in fact. So, I don't know. Yeah, looks like my chroma key's still fine. I'm so fucking sick of this, man. I will get through this game, and if people are still watching this who enjoy this game, then... well, stop pissing yourself off by watching it, because clearly this is not the Let's Play for you. Clearly not. Alright, where is our Kikwis? Looks like he's over here somewhere. Right here, apparently. Feel like we've been here before, haven't we? This is, yeah. Well, that's fine. I'm avoiding that fucking thing because I don't stop it. Right, so there's a Kikwis right over there. But I'm guessing he's on... would he be on this side? No, it would seem that he's not. But the dowsing could be fucking useless, that's also possible, so... Alright, he seems to be... is he under the water? Well, I can't go under the water, can I? I don't even know how to go under the water, to be completely honest. There seems to be a way to... how do I... you can't fucking go faster in the water. Unless it's something that I haven't worked. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter, I'm so sick of this. I'm not even gonna talk about water mechanics right now. I'll lose my mind. I'm out of stamina, apparently. Great. More of them. Where is this fucker? I swear to God he's inside the tree. Why is that bird flying through a solid object? What the fuck? He's in there. He's inside it or he's above. He's like, well, he's not up there. They're specifically saying that he's like here. What? Why am I getting nothing now? Are you moving? It must be moving. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I actually don't care anymore because I just confirmed that he was in one place and then it moved, so he must be on the move, which just makes it all the more enjoyable, doesn't it? Does it not? This game is a fucking abortion. Okay. I mean, I would play Ocarina of Time any day over this fucking game. Which, that's a lot coming from me. Hello, there's a Kikwis. Just fucking talk to it, please. Or attack it, I don't care. Talk to it. Do I have to attack it? I'm attacking it. Okay, you know what you have to do? This is... okay. You have to destroy all the grass around him so that he's clearly not able to hide anywhere. Now... this is not fun, this is not clever, it's annoying and stupid. I don't want to have to cut all the fucking grass just to get this Kikwis to stand up. It's not fun, it's time consuming and unenjoyable, and generally stupid. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. You didn't. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwis in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. What do you have to say? You have marked the location on the map. There are still Kikwis to search for, you're quite correct. You're going to be surprised. You met the Elder and he's okay. Well, why are you not surprised by that? Glad to hear it. If you see him again, would you please tell him I'm here? Well, I plan to, because that's what I'm required to do. Where are we going now? Maybe that's the one that I was seeing before. Hello. Fucking piece of shit. I guess sneaking up on them is the best situation. What is this? A golden skull. A real rarity among skull ornaments. It shines with an eerie golden colour. Okay. Well, that's great. So we got that. Keeping in mind, guys, I do not have a shield right now. It makes this a little harder, doesn't it? You're either going to attack or you're not. What are you doing? You were shielding, you fucking nuisance bastard thing! Every part of this game is a fucking waste of my life! It seriously is. Like, it's a waste of my fucking life. This whole game. I cannot believe I even progressed beyond this point originally while playing it. I cannot believe that I had the fortitude to put up with it. It's shocking to me. It's going to be such an incredible achievement to get this done. Just go away. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Alright, so where the fuck are we going? Here we go. Over here, great. I mean, can we appreciate... Okay, again. Do you guys think this Kikwis thing's fun? Do you guys think it's fun? I don't. I don't think this is fun at all. You know, we finished a fairly drab, boring starting game. And then we make our way into a new area and then we're still doing boring shit. I mean, awesome. It's so good, isn't it? Alright, it must be right here. It's very close by. I don't think it's past here, is it? So you're right there. Okay, so I need to get to a higher point, which I think should be accessible over this way. And we're going for time, 1 hour and 2 minutes. My chroma key's having problems. Only minor problems though. Holy fucking shit. Fucking die, get out, get out. Again, you wait for them to not actually block, that's how you attack them. I mean, maybe you can shield bash them, maybe that's what goes on, but my point is that they make it seem as if you can actually attack specifically to avoid their block, but you can't. But I clearly need the slingshot here, don't I? I must be missing the slingshot. I've not acquired it, have I? I don't think I have. Had I acquired it, it would be here, I think. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to have the slingshot. This area commands an excellent view of your surroundings. It would be wise to utilize this vantage point to douse for nearby Kikwis. Well, that's great, but I feel like I'm missing the slingshot. Because I remember last time I came here, in my first playthrough of the game, I definitely had the slingshot to shoot that. I must receive it. Okay, I think I understand. I must receive it after dealing with the elders shit. That must be what's going on. So the Kikwis over here, but I don't know how to get to that. I can't make it up there because that's too high. I'm supposed to appear on the other side of that, clearly, but I don't... That's really annoying, isn't it? Oh, fuck off. How do I get to the higher level? I assumed it was over this way, but it doesn't appear to be. I really don't think it is. I'm so utterly exhausted from this experience. So utterly exhausted. Well, I'd like to get up there somehow, but I don't know how. I'm not actually dowsing right now, I'm just trying to look around because I can't do it any other way. I could go and do this, but that's annoying, isn't it? So I'd rather not. There must be a way to get up to there by going around the back, so we're gonna have to do that. It's obviously not in this direction. I think we've made that fairly clear. I just wanted to confirm that, because this was a direction that I hadn't yet gone in, so for all I knew, this was the way to go, but we've basically made it clear that it's not, so... Well, let's go this way. Is that the music, or is that like a fucking... warning? It sounded like a blinking sound. This maybe this is not where I'm supposed to go. Fuck off. Yeah, I feel like this is not where I'm supposed to go. I managed to work it out first time I was playing through, but... don't know, maybe I'm too fatigued to think straight. It's kind of getting to that point. I mean, there's clearly a higher level that I can traverse, but I don't really know how to get up there. Are those vines climbable? Can you, oh, well, clearly not, because you don't want to climb up the tree. You want to climb up everything else, but not that particular tree, that's fine. Okay, maybe there's something where the Elder is. Maybe I can jump to some higher level from where the Elder is currently located. Oh no, this might be where I want to be. This could be... Okay. So we're at the higher level here, and then if we go over this way... Ah, there's a heart piece over there. Not that I was really trying to get any. I really don't care either way at this point. I will not be doing 100% of this game, I'll tell you that much. Not that you really needed me to tell you that, I think you could have guessed that I wouldn't bother. But there's a heart piece. I mean, I really don't want to. What I really want, to be completely clear, is to get to that Kikwis. So I need to get over there. But I've got no idea how. This is so fun. I don't really care if you fall off at this point, I really don't. I'm so past the point of caring. Right, let's go around here, maybe we'll work out where we're supposed to go. We don't want to go that way, that drops us down to the lower level entirely, like somewhere completely different. This is definitely not desirable. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is. Why would we want to go that way? No. We don't, do we? Where is that? Oh, that's where we came from. That's the entrance to Faron Woods. Okay. I will try to end the video soon, but the thing is, I really want to know how to get to that place over there. It's starting to really weigh on me. Maybe whatever route I took to get to the Elder Kikwis, I need to take that same route to get over there. So let's try to work that out. No, up here, please. We'll give that a try. We'll try going that way, and if that doesn't work, then I fucking give up. I will and truly fucking give up. It probably is this way. Oh, there's another thing. And I guess that's a save point we haven't been to yet? I don't fucking know. Again, past the point of caring. I suppose this is where we're supposed to go, isn't it? The reason why I didn't come this way was because I had a feeling that, is this a higher level? Yeah, the reason why I didn't come this way is because I was so focused on the Elder before that I just assumed that there was nowhere else to go, but... Stop that. Maybe this is the higher level. You see, I hadn't really identified this was at a higher point than where we were before. No, look, we're not at a higher point. We've just gone back down. Okay, great. At least we fucking established that. Why does it make that noise when I'm running out of stamina? Why is that necessary? I'm not stupid, I can see it on the fucking screen. That's just annoying. Oh my god. End my suffering. Why is the camera randomly doing that? There's nothing up there. Fuck off. I can't even deal with you right now. I'd love to, but I can't. Well, we want to get over there, don't we? So I guess we want to go through here. Did we go through here last time? We did. Well, maybe... Okay. This is probably where we want to go. It is. Oh, shit. So we avoided that. Okay. This is where we wanted to go. I completely forgot about this. Don't... How did I avoid it last time? I don't fucking care. I don't even know how we avoided it last time. It seemed like a bit of a fluke to me. I'd forgotten about that, but yeah, that makes sense. So the pathway that we took before, that we got sent off because of those stupid things that we can't actually remove because we don't have a slingshot to destroy them from a distance, that is where we wanted to go. And I'd forgotten about that because, I don't know, I might have written it out of my mind to not allow myself to dwell on it and get annoyed again. We'll think of it that way. Okay. I just want to get all these Kikwis found in this recording. I don't want to be doing that in the next video. Get up there! I don't want to be doing that in the next video. Because I would rather expose myself to maximum frustration now so that I can possibly not have as miserable an experience next time. That would be great. Just go. Alright, so there should be another Kikwis very close by. I think I can see him in the tree. So we'll go and deal with the Bokoblin because he seems to be harassing him. You've got a helmet. Oh, he's the boss. Okay. Now, I'm really excited to fight all you guys. Are you all dead? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Oh, I've got a finishing move. I forgot about it. Fatal blow. Fatal blow. Fuck off! What do you want? Alright, he's fucking dead. Great. I'm trying to hit the other one. Fucking die. Get out. Give me hearts, please. Or not. Kikwis. So you're like a Pokemon. The way you communicate is by saying your own name. You fought off all those red guys, so does that mean you're a good guy? I think so. See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you could help me? I detect no monsters in the immediate area and therefore conclude it is safer for the Kikwis to leave its perch. Did she say safer or safe? I don't fucking know. It seems that this Kikwis is unable to descend the tree. Really? I suggest you find a way to expedite his dismount. Okay, well this is great. I certainly wouldn't say dismount. That's not the word I would use. If you find yourself lacking ideas, you can always press 2 to review your available actions. Well, this is the problem. I, again, do not have the ranged capabilities of a slingshot, so I don't know how I'm supposed to knock down that thing. So if I press 2... Oh, you want me to do the Skyward Strike? Okay. I mean, that would make sense to me. So I guess if I do the Skyward Strike, I can somehow hit that thing? Oh, fuck off! Are you guys seeing this? I feel like the Skyward Strike is clearly the only thing that pressing 2 would tell me to... What do you want from me? I finally reached this Kikwis and now I'm like, I've got no idea, because I understand that that thing is a vine. I know that. Or it acts as a vine and you can climb the thing. But I don't know how to knock it down. There's nothing here that I can throw at it. Stop doing that! Cut grass, I don't know, I'm so done. I mean, you guys have probably identified that a long time ago I was pretty much done with this recording. I just want to get this finished. I don't want to be doing this in the next video. I can get some money while I'm here, I guess. But I don't really know how to... Oh, I don't knock you out of the tree, do I? I do. Okay. I was overthinking it based on my knowledge of the slingshot. And it knocked down that vine too. Well, there you go. Ouch. That was effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Thank God for that. Really? The Elder was worried about me? I don't know. I don't know if he is worried about you. I don't really trust a word he says. He says he's so stressed he can't remember Zelda, but I think he's so stupid he wouldn't know whether he was stressed or happy or... Anyway. If you see the Elder, can you please tell him where I am? My legs are still shaking. Are they? Oh, great. An update from you. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwis Elder. If you say so. I thought you were another monster. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, sorry. So we want to climb this thing, if we can. Grab. There we go. Climb up it rather awkwardly, because that's how Link is, generally. Oh, still not good enough, eh? Great. How much would you like me to swing my arm around like a fucking idiot? It was obviously not good enough, was it? That should be good enough. There we go. Okay, let's go and talk to the Kikwis Elder. And then he might miraculously remember details about Zelda. I'm a bit too cynical to believe that. I think he actually has memories of Zelda, but he's just decided that he's going to milk us for all that we are worth to him. He's too fucking fat and lazy to leave his current position, so he's decided to have us confirm the safety and the whereabouts of, I don't know, his fellow species people? I don't know. Can't even think what I'm saying anymore. I'm so utterly exhausted by this experience. Okay. I mean, I was getting pissed off in my original recording too, believe me, but it's just gone to another level now. What do you want to say? So all my fellow Kikwis are well, and they want me to stop worrying? Aha, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. Can you believe this? I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. Bullshit. Bullshit. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods. Aha! I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. Okay. Seems she's quite athletic as well. So I'm guessing the entrance point is past that Faron symbol on the door. I think she headed down that way toward the temple. Be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Well, the ideal situation would be for me to... get to the dungeon and then end the video. We're 1 hour and 18 minutes in, like I'm past the point of giving a shit, so I'm just gonna get there. Oh, I almost forgot. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwis heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. Pardon me a moment. I think he reaches inside his asshole or something. Never mind. My Wiimote just vibrated. Oh, yeah, he shits it out. So we run up onto it and pick it up. You got the slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. That would be great. Sounds like an easy way to fight the Bokoblins anyway. So B is where we use our items, which is good. With that slingshot, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where that temple is. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? To start, why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? Press B to ready your slingshot, then press A to let a shot fly. So this is one thing that confuses me. You don't hold B, you just press it. That always caused trouble for me in the past. Now go find that girl, I'll be rooting for you, yeah. Well, I don't really want you to root for me, to be completely honest. How is that off target? What do you fucking want? I guess I wasn't accounting for seed drop. Alright. Now, I know where we want to go, so let's make our way over there. I'm going to try and get to my destination quick-like, because I don't really want to be fucking around here for much longer. I would like to end the video fairly soon, but it just feels right to get to the dungeon before we finish up. I'd like to have as much time to take on the dungeon as possible. The ideal situation would be that I clear the dungeon in one video, is what I'm meaning to say. That's the reason why I feel like it would be better to do this while I'm still recording here, in this video. Okay, so we want to shoot down this vine. go. Put it away, please. Come on. Oh, you want to have something to say. Or rather, you have something to say and you want to talk to me. Master Link, now would be an excellent time to arm you with additional information regarding the use of your items. You should be aware that you can instantly ready the slingshot you used a moment ago by quickly tapping B. If you've experienced difficulty aiming while you're using this at any time, point the Wii remote forward and press down to recenter your aim. Thank you. Get out of my fucking face. Hate that. Don't go up any further. That's fine. Hallelujah. Thank you. Now this doesn't take me straight to the dungeon, it sort of takes me along the path to get to the dungeon, I believe. I hope. Well, I don't really hope. Oh, who the fuck is... Oh, God. Who is this? The Sheik of the game? I guess it is. I don't think I really know him. I don't think I've properly seen him before. Okay. I think I see the dungeon over there. Ah, yes, I do remember this. So we've made our way to the deep woods. Now, this bit here, I don't think takes very long to get through. But to be honest, I don't really want to have this video go on for much longer, so I think I will stop here. I'll get to the save point that's just up ahead. I believe there's one just up ahead. And then I'll finish up. I've confirmed the plant life of this area matches that of Faron Woods. We have reached the area locally referred to as the Deep Woods. Now we should continue toward the temple in search of Zelda. We should do that, shouldn't we? Oh, shut up. Oh, hello. I'm gonna give you a little surprise. Fucking... Oh, I see. I should be pressing A. Don't... I accidentally pressed B. Well, they stay stunned for quite a while, don't they? I'm gonna do that from now on. I'm trying to use my wrist to do this more than my arm. I don't really like... You get more results if you swing your whole arm. I'd rather just do wrist flicks, but it's not as accurate generally. And that's what I did in Dragon Quest Swords on the Wii. But that wasn't Wii Motion Plus, it was much better than that actually. Fuck off, get out. Why are the bees still following me? Oh shit. So this is going to cause them to come after me, but I don't really care at this point. Get over here. You're either going to attack me or you're not. Can you just hurry the fuck up? I don't think you can hurt them. I just don't want to get knocked off by them, you know? That would be really annoying. Just keep going. You know, I think one of the reasons why I'm more pissed... Is this a joke? What? You're the only person I know who actually likes Dragon Quest Swords. You know the reason why? It's because I don't play Dragon Quest games. I'm sure that if I were a Dragon Quest player, I wouldn't like swords. But I have never played a Dragon Quest game properly, so therefore I like it on its own. I don't evaluate it in context with the Dragon Quest series at all. I think the major... If people do have an issue with Dragon Quest Swords, I'm assuming it's because they look at it in context with the series. I think it's the sort of game that shouldn't be treated that way. You should just look at it on its own. Which is obviously what I've done because I haven't played the Dragon Quest games, so yeah. I'd say it's a decent game on its own. It's fun. It's, you know, probably one of the better motion control games on the Wii. To be completely honest. You know, it's got a decent adventure involved. It's fun. I enjoy it. But I suppose I wouldn't recommend it for Dragon Quest players because they would probably be too hung up on how it's not Dragon Quest. So, I mean, it's obviously totally different from traditional Dragon Quest, so... Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for those people, but it's great for someone like me who hasn't really played, so... There you go. Where the hell am I going? Okay, I guess I am supposed to go this way. What do you fucking want? Okay, I'm going over there. That's just great, isn't it? Oh, I see. We're climbing here. Can you fucking stop? I don't have a shield to deal with you, so we just have to... Unless I shoot you with a... Oh, I can maybe shoot you with a slingshot or something. Oh, let's do this. There we go, that's much faster. Hearts, please. Money is good too. I mean, it might be necessary for something. Okay, we will... There's another bird statue over there. We are going to... No, hold on. Go back, go back, go back. This is where we use the slingshot. So basically, in the previous scenario, we had to actually fail in order to... I don't know if that's going to work. We had to actually fail in order to get across that rope thing, that tightrope. Because we couldn't shoot those things before. You've got to be kidding me. I hate this because this is... Okay, listen to me. This is really annoying for the reason that it's a waste of my fucking time. I don't want to have to do this. I just want to get to the other side and be fucking done with it. The game's not good enough to warrant anything strategic on the part of the player. Now that might sound unfair, for the reason that adding some degree of strategy might be a way of actually making the game better, but I don't know, it needs to do it on a more fundamental level, you know, like not having motion controls. That would be a great fucking start. Get away from those exploding things. Oh, some seeds, here we go. Yeah, just fucking... shut up. Alright, so we can finally stop the video. Hallelujah. Deep Woods. We've saved the game, we are done with this recording. This was just awful. Like, really, this recording in particular has beaten and broken me emotionally because I'm so fucking sick of this. I can see here that we probably need to acquire the goddesses. Well, I don't even know what the fuck they are. So basically, see how the sword is surrounded by the 3 goddess symbols. I'm guessing that with each one, the sword is powered up. Now, I don't really care about powering up this sword. What I'd like more than anything is to get a sword that's longer. You know, I don't need a stronger sword. I just like a longer sword, to be completely honest. But yeah, I do thank you all for watching. This has been the 4th part, I believe, for the Let's Play. It's been just fucking awful, but, you know, it's just, I was about to say hopefully it'll get better, but I think it'll just get worse as time goes on. But I've basically forced myself to finish the game, so... And that's how it is. You know what I'm going to say? If this game gets a remake, or a remaster, whatever, and it still has motion controls, I won't play it, because there would be no reason to. If I've already experienced it here, like this, and they're not going to change the game so much that they would remove motion controls from it, then there would be no point in me playing the newer one, because I know what the game's about. I've played it here, and I don't like it, so yeah, I don't think playing the new version would be worthwhile, but again, there is always the possibility that they will remove motion controls. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I will see you guys next time, and I thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed my misery.